Hi everyone. Today we're going to study a new chapter in science. It is called Adaptations and Classifications. Let's quickly move on. Um, so our objective today is students will be able to analyze how plants adapt to different needs. Okay, you're going to learn how plants adapt to different needs such as climate, food, according to the changes that are there in the environment. How do they change themselves? Okay, so that is what we're going to learn today. Um, so first, I'd like you to list a few things. What are the things that you would carry if you're going to a desert and if you're going to a place with a cold climate? Okay. What are the things that you would carry? Make a list and write down. So if I were to say, I would say ki if I'm going to a cold place, I will take sweater and some blankets. If I'm going to a hot place like a desert, I will take uh, thin cotton clothes. I will take a lot of water. Okay. So now adapt means to make something suitable for a new use or purpose or to modify. So adapt means when you're changing something to make it suitable for some other environment or some other situation. Okay, so if I am going to say suppose I'm going to sleep, okay, then I will wear my pajamas because I am adapting to the activity or to the situation that is sleep. If I am going for an interview, I will wear clothes that are proper for an interview. So those are my adaptations to the situation. Okay, so in a very similar way, plants also need to adapt. We'll see how and why. Okay. Um, again, what are the things that a plant needs to survive? They are sunlight, water, air, and soil, right? These four things are really important for a plant to survive anywhere. Um, now if you observe these pictures, think about how and which pictures are related to each other. Okay. If you think about it carefully, you will see that this picture of a desert is related to this picture which is really high temperature, and this picture which has low rainfall, because in a desert there is high temperature and there is low rainfall. And the other three pictures are related to each other because this is a forest which must have more rain, and hence it must have a low temperature. Okay. So all around the world you have different kinds of habitats. A habitat is where a plant or an animal or any organism lives. Okay. Wherever जहाँ पे भी कोई organism रहता है वो उसका habitat होता है. Okay. So the first picture is of a desert. The second picture is of a tropical rainforest. Here there is a lot of rain and hence there are tall trees. Okay. The third picture is of a grassland. In these areas there are no tall trees. Okay. There are just grasses which are really really tall. Okay, some of these grasses can be taller than me in size. Then the fourth picture is of an aquatic environment, so water. And then the third picture is of a snowy region. Okay, so there are 5 different types of habitats. There are more, but these are the major areas: a desert, tropical rainforest, aquatic, grassland, and Arctic. All right. Um, now, next, if you observe these two pictures, what do you think are the differences? You can pause the video here and then think about the differences. क्या difference है इन दोनों में? All right. You will see that one of this cactus plants has spikes. It does not have flowers. I can't see any leaves. Okay. And here there is no thick stem. They have thin. It looks like a weak plant. Right. It has leaves. It has flowers. So now, all around the world, there are many different types of environments. Okay, in this picture, there are many different types of environments. So there is a diversity in the environments, and hence there is a diversity in the different kinds of animals and plants that live. Okay, and a camel will be usually found in a desert. A cactus will be usually found in the desert. You will not find a camel in a place where there is snow. So if you go to Antarctica, you're not going to see a camel. Okay, but in Antarctica you can see a polar bear. But will that polar bear survive in a desert area? No, right? So there is a lot of diversity throughout the world. So now if we look at the plants that are there in a desert, okay, um, which are cactuses. So in a desert, first we think about the environment that is there. It is hot, it is dry. So the plants that grow, say suppose in Pune, will they survive in Rajasthan? No. All right. If you take, say suppose a kadi patta plant and you go plant it in the desert in Rajasthan, it is not going to grow. Okay, it will not survive there. So the plants in the desert have some special adaptations or special changes that they have made in their body so that they can survive in the desert. So what are these adaptations? They are, first is there is a thick waxy skin. Okay, then there are large fleshy stems, then there are spikes, and there are shallow widespread roots. And now, as I say this every time in class also, everything in nature is there because of a reason. Okay. No plant and animal, they don't have any parts which are not useful to them. Okay. And they are all in that way because of a reason. So why is there a thick waxy skin? The thick waxy skin, so think about, why do you apply moisturizer during the winter? अगर आपने winter में cream नहीं लगाया तो आपका skin dry हो जाता है, right? So in the same way, there is a thick waxy coating on the cactus plant so that it does not dry up, so that वो अपने अंदर का moisture बचा सके. So it can reduce कितना पानी बाहर जाता है through the skin. Okay. Then it has large fleshy stems. Normally stems पतले होते हैं, but in cactus they have really large and thick stems so that they can store a lot of water, ताकि वो बहुत सारा पानी जमा कर सके. Okay. Then it has spikes which are modified leaves. As you can see, a cactus does not have leaves, but because the leaves have become spikes. Okay, so these spikes, they help in protection. Yes, everybody knows that. Other than that, they also reduce the amount of water loss. Okay, वो spikes अगर छोटे होते हैं तो पानी कम loss होता है from a leaf. Okay. Then the fourth part is shallow widespread roots. Cactus plant के roots बहुत नीचे तक नहीं जाते because नीचे पानी नहीं है. Okay, they are widespread, बहुत area cover करते हैं, and they don't go very, they are shallow. All right. So why is that? So that अगर बारिश हुआ तो वो पूरा ऊपर का पानी absorb कर सके, so that they can absorb the water from the rainfall very quickly. Okay, अगर वो बहुत नीचे तक जाएंगे, एक तो नीचे पानी नहीं है, और अगर बारिश आया तो बारिश का पानी भी वो absorb नहीं कर पाएंगे. Okay, so these are the 4 adaptations that a plant in the desert has. Each has its own reason. Please write down this table properly in your copy and learn it. It is really important. After that, this is one question that I want you guys to think about. Since there has been a pandemic, what are the adaptations or changes that people have made in their lives? Okay, हमारी जिंदगी में क्या क्या changes आए हैं, लोगों के behavior में कौन से changes आए हैं? So you can mention any 3 points. Okay, so those the changes that have come, those are the adaptations that we have made to the situation, क्योंकि हमारा situation change हो गया है. So there is a pandemic, hence we are making some adaptations in our lives. Okay. Next, you have to imagine and draw, you design your own desert plant. अपने desert, आपको desert में एक plant बनाना है. You can give it any shape you want, but you have to explain कि वो shape क्यों है. All right. Lastly, there are these 3 questions. You will answer all 3 questions. And write the true and false of this. जो हमने पढ़ा है उसी के base पे है. Okay. Then finally there is a story writing for you, which is that you are the ruler of a desert kingdom. आप एक desert kingdom के ruler हो. वहाँ पे आपके kingdom में सारे all the people and animals are dying. Okay, because of the heat. Now you've called an expert magician to help. Okay, so now you have to write a story on how you and the expert together save the people of the desert. All right. Finally, we have a challenge which is balance a pencil challenge on your finger. आप अपने finger में एक pencil रखोगे और balance करने की कोशिश करोगे. You will see how long you can keep it. Okay, and then record a video and send it on the group. All right. That is all for today. The answers to the questions are here. If you please try to write them by yourself first. अगर आपको नहीं आया, then you can see these answers, or if you want to check your answers, then you can see this. Okay. Thank you so much. That is all for today. I hope you understood this chapter. Bye.